I know.
I'd like to welcome everybody tonight. If you will, let's stand. Mr. Lewis, say an open prayer for us.
Lily, dear Lord, thank you so much for having us here to honor all these students, dear God. Dear Lord, thank you so much for giving us. Be with us now as we continue the rest of our week. I pray. Amen.
The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do appreciate everybody coming out tonight. It's a big, beautiful crowd. Obviously, a lot to celebrate. We have a superintendent's update.
Yes, sir, thank you. You know I love a full house because my favorite part of the job is when we get to celebrate our student success and recognize our outstanding employees, and we're going to do both tonight. I do want to remind you guys that we have the Heron Hustle coming up very soon. That's going to be Saturday, March 23rd, and that is a big community event where all 7 schools and the board office come together to do a huge fundraiser for our special education department. So if you haven't ever been out to the Heron Hustle, here's your personal invite. It is a Saturday morning you do not want to miss. It is a great time. I'm going to ask now if Dr. Walker Todd will come forward and help me recognize some outstanding achievements at our high school. I mean, we've got region champs, state champs, just all kinds of exciting awards and awarded students in the audience tonight. So let's celebrate these guys, Dr. Todd.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for coming here as well. As Dr. Morgan said, we have some outstanding students and some outstanding educators here in this county. And tonight we get to recognize just a few of those. At this time, I'd like to recognize and introduce Mr. Richard Gill. He's one of our FFA advisors. And Mr. Richard and Chad Cruz helped do our FFA. And we have some students that we would like to recognize for FFA.
Okay. We compete year round, but more recently we went to Perry and represented Brantley County and at the state livestock shows there in Perry. And we had some students that we'd like to recognize. These are high school and middle school students who placed in the top 3 in either showmanship or their respective breed or species with their animals. So if you would come up, I got to find my place here. Very top. Okay, I'll look for midway. All right, so we have Miss Ashlyn Justice. She was, and is, I guess if you want, here. Yeah, you got to come on. Yeah, Dr. Morgan's going to take a photo of, I promise you. So Ashlyn at the state livestock show, she was 3rd in senior showmanship. I don't know how many seniors that was, but 3rd in the senior showmanship of swine, and 2nd in with her purebred Duroc Barrett. I have Miss Kirsten Smith. Is Kirsten here? Yeah, there she is. Kirsten, she was 2nd in class with her purebred Yorkshire Barrett. Y'all just stay up here after you get recognized there, and we'll take a group picture, and then we'll sit down. Miss Lauren Edwards, there she is. So Lauren was 2nd in beef cattle, in 10th grade beef cattle showmanship. That was about 75 beef cattle showmen in 10th grade. She was 2nd in the state. These girls that show the cattle, they do a really good job. Also, Miss Cora Cruz, and she was 2nd in class with her Charolais heifer. We have Cash Bates, who was 1st in the state with a breed of cattle that most people don't know yet, but it's a Sardo Negro, and he was 1st in class with his heifer. And last but not least is going to be Miss Mia Kate Bates, who was 1st in class with her Sardo Negro heifer. Sit back.
Now for sister.
Now, all of y'all get up there in one big group. One big group, come on. With Mr. Hill, please. Mr. Group,
She's nice.
things about your hog show participants is, not only do they work their hogs real good, they work their sponsors real good.
Yeah.
I believe your top selling pig was $31 a pound.
That's
I
right.
think it was an average of at least $9, and every pig brought at least $9.25 a pound. In comparison, I was told one of our neighboring counties averaged about $3 a pound. Then people come out and
I do appreciate her sponsors, but I didn't get a time of it here.
As long as the kids did.
They did.
That's what we care about.
All right, at this time, I'd like to recognize and introduce Mr. Noah Jackson and Mr. Lino Sains, I'm sorry, Lino. Lino had superior festival ratings, and Noah superior festival ratings in GMEA All-State, Band, GMEA, Georgia Music Educators Association. Before y'all clap for these two guys, y'all know what Lino and Noah, sorry. Y'all know what Lino and Noah do for our county. You know, they've just been here a short amount of time, I think just before I got here. But what they put together on the van field, what they do with those guys on a daily basis is unreal. And people talk about it all the time. So I just want to thank y'all for everything that y'all do for our students. So we can give them a round.
So like, Mr. Hill said, we compete year-round too. You hear me? So these two kids tonight, we're gonna recognize are Samuel Blunt and Layla Mobley, but I'll explain a little bit how this process works. So they made all-state band. They're competing against thousands and thousands of kids. I would say upwards of 10,000 kids. I don't have a number. And this is not region. This is every kid in the state of Georgia. It's not just schools our size. This is Lowndes, every school. What they do is they show up in December. We have what's called district auditions. We're in District 8 of our music association. We're divided up into 14 districts. And we are the Southeast region, obviously. And they compete, and they do district band. So they compete against kids in this district: Glenn Academy, Ware County, Charlton County, Camden County, Valdosta, Pierce. And these kids beat just about all those kids, so that's awesome. And then if they score high enough, they go to a state audition, and that's in McDonough, Georgia. The first week we get back to school, so if they don't practice over the break, when we get back, it's uh-oh. But these kids came over just about every single day. We were there on Christmas Day. We were in the band room on Christmas Day rehearsing, and these kids showed up and they worked their butts off, and they made a name for themselves and got into the coveted GMEA All-State Band, which again, thousands of kids audition for every year. So that's a, give them a round of applause. As far as the festival ratings, it's kids like that make it possible. We got superiors, that's nothing new. So anyways, but like I said, they need to come up here for a picture.
Yes, they do.
All right.
Sam White and Layla Mobley. Come on, Lena. Oh, yeah.
At this time, I'd like to recognize and introduce our wrestling coaches, Jay Edwards, Jeannie Shelton, and Aaron Beck. If you three would please come up. Our wrestling program has continued to get better and better each and every year. And I think it's a huge attribute and reason you got these three that are standing up here. They're dedicated to what they do. They have the students that are dedicated to what they do as well. And I mean, I'm not going to be a spoiler, but it was great having some state winners and some qualifiers this year. And it's amazing. So you three coaches, I appreciate everything y'all do. And let's give these three guys.
First off, I wanted to talk about our season as a whole. This year, we broke a lot of school records. The first one we broke was the amount of state qualifiers that we had as a team. For the boys program, we have 14 weight classes, which means there's a maximum of 14 that you can qualify for state. And to qualify for state, that means that you're guaranteed to be a top 12 wrestler in your weight class out of all of AA. And this year we had 10 out of the 14. Then along with that, we also had one female, and Maggie Devine, who also qualified. So that was a school record of 11 state qualifiers as a team. So. And with that, we also had 4 state placers, which was also a school record. Those state placers, and if you guys will, come up whenever I call your name. Rylan Smith placed 5th in state. Maggie Devine also placed 5th in state. And then we also had a school first of 2 state champions in Johnson Westbury and down one thing we talk about all the time is champions are made when no one else is watching, and these 4 in particular are the epitome of that saying. No matter what, at practice, I don't have to look back, or my coaches don't have to look back at them to see if they're getting every single rep. Every time whenever we have off-season stuff, they go to it. They're always competing at the highest level, and we appreciate them. They definitely make our job a lot easier. So, they all are also all juniors.
Yeah, all of them will be back. At this time, I would like to ask Miss Monica Ellis and Miss Landy Winder to please step up. These 2 ladies are 2 fine educators that we have at Brantley County High School in English and in Spanish. And there's a particular student that I think Miss Landy would like to introduce and describe what she is getting this year.
Hello, I'm here to talk about Miss Stephanie Rios. To know her is to love her. She is a phenomenal young woman, and she is being awarded the Georgia Literacy Seal, first one for Brantley County. And this is a huge accomplishment, and she is just phenomenal in all aspects, in the classroom, outside of the classroom, and so we congratulate her.
Congratulations, Stephanie. At this time, I would like to recognize our girls basketball coaches, Caitlin Giddens, Kayla Nance, and Miss Susan Thomas. Obviously, these girls had a phenomenal year this year, and I won't say a whole lot about it because that's Miss Thomas's job to do that tonight. But we do appreciate all the effort that our coaches pour into our kids each and every day, and we appreciate you, Ms. Giddens and Ms. Thomas, for what y'all do for our girls basketball team.
All right, I'm Coach Thomas. I'm just going to go through the list and recognize these young ladies. Had a phenomenal season. They're all laughing at me. That just terrifies me. I can't say we broke records, But I can say that we made history, we made our own history. These ladies, summer, I was calling them out, we were challenging them, ladies, we're going to win region, that's our plan, that's our goal, we're going for region, and lo and behold, these ladies, just worked all season long, overcome, we started the season not super great, right? We had some losses, but those losses made us, I feel like, what we were showing at the end of the season. Adversity, the failures, we build off of that, and ultimately, we get these successes, like region champions, and appearances at the Sweet 16. So ladies, I'm so proud of you, I'm so proud of the team that you are, and just the team that we're building. And it all starts with y'all, okay? So our seniors are Brooklyn Allen. Maggie Harris. Brooke Morgan. Chastity Waldron. These 4 seniors did an amazing job leading the way. Amazing group. Juniors, Summer Colley, she's not here tonight. She's sick. Ayana Davenport. Sophomores, Julie Carter. Rachel Cruz. Abby Lee. Ella Highsmith. Kirsten Smith. And our 2 freshmen, Kamora Nancy and Rihanna Tenard.
Look at mamas and then look at us.
And lastly, we have one more award to give out. We each, or starting this year, we started with what we call SOAR Awards for our employees, and that is recognition for outstanding employees that go above and beyond in their field. And each school has recognized their SOAR employee at a board meeting so far this year, and so now it's the board office staff's turn. So since this employee comes from our finance department, I've asked our finance director, Ms. Gill, if she would help me present this award.
Okay, so it is my honor and privilege to get to recognize our SOAR Award winner here at the board office. And I was really excited when I found out that this person worked on the finance hall. And just to kind of let y'all know the kind of work that takes place there, I'm just going to be totally honest. I had no idea until I stepped into this role just how much was done here at the board office, and the level of intelligent work that happens on that hall. And I know that this is going to surprise y'all, but 90% of it is not done by me. It is done by those central office bookkeepers. I'm telling y'all, they are smart ladies. They are good at what they do. They take it very seriously. They work very hard. And we had one of our central office bookkeepers that was selected by her peers to receive this award, and I'm just telling you, there couldn't be a more deserving recipient. I just wrote down some words that describe her. Intelligent. I don't know if we have a more intelligent employee than this lady. She is not liking this, by the way. I'm going to tell you all.
Sounds like she's turning the nose.
So she's self-directed. She's reliable, hardworking. She's a problem solver. I mean, there are a lot of, believe it or not, there's lots of decision making that happens, on a daily basis. And you can always rely on her to have a steady, common sense perspective and just to, conduct herself with the most integrity. I'm so thankful for her and thankful that she works with us. And her name is Miss Jennifer Riggins.
Also, before we take a short break, I do want to highlight our Board of Education members. This week in Georgia is known as Board Member Appreciation Week. And I want to just take a minute to express my appreciation to these 5 for their commitment and dedication to our students, our staff, and the taxpayers of Brantley County. Their decisions, though not always easy, take a lot of thought, prayer, and discernment, and their decisions impact so many. 3,400 students, and then the homes they come from, the families. So I'm just so thankful for their heart and for their love and loyalty to Brantley County. So again, I just want to say thank you. Please join me in celebrating these 5. And that concludes my update.
Well, you had a good time, didn't you? That might be a little history made tonight. This might be the most times in a board meeting I've ever heard the word state and champions and all said in one meeting. It's a lot of awesome achievements, and it shows there's a lot of hard work going on out here. We appreciate everybody, the students' hard work, the coaches' hard work. And I can't help but think over all that bragging y'all doing on Jennifer, that Jeffrey Riggins is a smart man. We can take about a 3-minute break, and anybody that wants to leave is welcome to. And if you want to hang around, you're welcome to do that also. Thank you. on with our meeting, our norms and protocols. Mr. Cliff, you wanna read us?
This month we'll read, communication. It says, be a promoter of timely, open, and honest communication. Practice transparency with all involved stakeholders. Be sure to provide all information that you know about important topics to all board members and the superintendent.
Thank you, sir. All right, I'd like to open the floor up for any public participation. Yeah, it just, she's worried about the same.
Talk for a second.
Just want to say, we need some sticky stuff. My name's Bridget Johns, and, I'd like to know if there's a website or if y'all have a copy of the plans of the new building projects that y'all are presenting.
We do have a copy.
Okay, can I get a copy, please? And also, it's my understanding in what, Ms. Minnie had said in an article that, the house is gonna be tore down,
There's discussion of that.
discussing that. I think that there is a lot of, things that can be used there. I don't think the house is in that bad shape. Have y'all been out and looked at it or had anybody to look at it? Okay. Because, when you do the maintenance on one and keep a good roof on there, that's a lot of the thing. And my other question is there going to be, public participation in the work sessions from now on?
It's something we can discuss.
Well, I know last month there was, I wasn't here for that, and there was a public participation. I was just wondering if it was on the agenda, or if it was added to the agenda.
It was for that meeting.
We had it on there all based on a request, and we try to honor citizen request. If somebody comes and wants to be on the meeting and public participation, if there's any way possible, we're gonna accommodate that person.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was on the agenda when y'all voted on the agenda, or if that, if we're gonna do, if it's going to go forward in doing that, or if you just have to request it.
Well, I think with work sessions, it could be on a request basis, would be.
Okay. Okay, thank you, and I want to say that all of those kids that came out tonight were well worth it. They're doing a great job.
Yes, they are.
Thank you.
I'd like to say, Brenda, to answer your question about the plans, that we do have the plans, we do have a rendering, and we do have a plan to unveil that. And if you would, I'd like to work under the premises of our unveiling of it to the community, so that it don't get out and leak out, because it's just something that we're extra proud of. Our superintendent's worked hard on. It's kind of like her special project that she wants to do, and she's got an unveiling that she would like to do via Facebook and our website and everything. And if you could, we'd like to work within
Well,
that.
I missed the meeting when they came and talked, with the new plans and all.
That was the same one with the public participation.
I had a prior engagement, I wasn't able to be here, and so I was just wondering if that was available yet.
There is a plan to release it.
Thank you very much,
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Is there any further public participation? All right, moving along, adoption of the agenda. Everybody has their agenda. Any changes to it? Can I get a motion to accept the agenda as presented?
I'll make a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
Got a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Disposition of minutes from our previous meetings. Can I get a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting.
Motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second, any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Our financial reports, can I get a motion to accept them as presented?
I make a motion to accept the financial reports.
Have a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
We have any discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Do you want to share our SPOS report while we're in the
I would love
financials?
to, please,
Mr.
thank
Teresa?
you. Locals collected was $163,000, $163,974.76. And local taxes for car tax was $92,504.08 for a grand total of $256.4078.84. And that is just phenomenal. Again, keep your money local, it makes a difference. Thank you, especially with our new projects coming up.
Thank you, Ms. Teresa. All right, we've got our action items.
Yes, sir.
Morgan?
Yes, sir. I'd like to recommend to approve the quote for renewal from TRA Software in the amount of $9,151.57.
We've got a recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the TRA software review.
Motion, can I get a second?
I'll do a second.
Mr. Mike's got a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, this is the, software that our school bookkeepers use, and they use that information to, or that software program to relay information back into the board office. So for them, it's been used with success, so we want to continue using it.
This is a continuation of
Yes.
what we're already.
Yes.
Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt for into reading for WPS in the amount of $5,868.67.
Got a recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the HMH interest reading for the WPS.
Got a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second the motion.
Teresa seconds. Is there any discussion?
Yes, sir. This is the same reading series that this school is using, Waynesville Primary School, and this will be the digital resources that go along with this program. And WPS has decided to use some of their instructional funds to pay for this program or this edition.
Further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike? Yes. Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Norwell Fixture for 2 pass-through refrigerators for Grant County Middle School in the amount of $36,410.70.
Got a recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to pass through refrigerators for BCLS.
Got a motion. Can I get a second? Kathy's got a second. Do we have any discussion?
Now, on this, we were talking that if they were gonna research it and see if it was cheaper, with some, taking some things off. So that's at the highest point, correct?
That is correct. It could actually come in a little bit lower.
Thank you.
And it's replacing old.
Yes, sir. And it'll be paid for out of the federal school nutrition funds.
Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Manning Brothers for the new serving line for Hoboken Elementary School in the amount of $71,973.28.
We've got a recommendation from the superintendent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation for the new server line for HES.
Got a motion from Cliff. Can I get a second?
Second.
I'm sorry.
Then we'll give it to Teresa.
Thank you.
Any further discussion?
Yes, sir. Our school nutrition director, Ms. Rita Hathaway, was here at the work session and expressed the need to replace the line at Hoboken, that it is old, and also she believes that this new line, having 2 lines, like you see at some of the other schools, will make the feeding and line process more efficient.
It should definitely help grandparents, Dave. Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the payment of stipends for obtaining the following endorsements as presented.
Got a recommendation from the superintendent, can I get a, motion?
I make a motion for the payment of stipends for the obtaining following endorsements.
Got a motion from Ms. Teresa, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
Yes, sir, we ask our teachers to help us get these endorsements, so that we have a certain number of endorsements in each school building. Sometimes it's the gifted endorsement, sometimes the ESOL endorsement, and now the new dyslexia endorsement. And that takes a lot of work, so we're asking that we be able to pay these employees stipends during the time they're working on that endorsement.
We always like to encourage our employees to further their education. Helps increase their pay, but also their value, and helps our kids ultimately succeed better. And our final goal of our graduation rate to continue to rise. Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I recommend to approve the quote from Yancey Bus and Service for parts and all written equipment repair for labor not to exceed $4,600.
We've got a recommendation from the superintendent, can I get a motion?
I make a motion for transmission for bus 25.
Don't keep doing
I That was too perfect.
I don't look like a yearbook. We gotta take a 3-minute break. I'm gonna give a motion to Ms. Kathy.
And I will second.
And we got a second from Ms. Teresa. Okay. Do we have any further discussion?
Yes, sir, this will be funded from the transportation budget, and just want to say, I think that Mr. Jeff Johns and those mechanics do a great job keeping our buses running, I'm thankful for them.
Hey, a little low on his request this month. Appreciate that.
He's gonna make a, one coming next month.
Any further discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. That's all of our action items. Do we need personnel?
Yes, sir.
There it is up there, I think it's 1200 state. I know we got a personnel. I need a motion to go into personnel for, in an executive session for personnel and property.
I make a motion to go into executive session for personnel and property.
I got a motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Second from Ms. Kathy. Ms.
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Mike, Ms. Teresa,
Yes.
Mr. Cliff,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes.
We may
Okay, we're back from executive session at 8:06. Can I get a motion to come out of executive session?
I'll make a motion to come out of executive session.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Mike makes a second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Superintendent.
I'd like to ask the board to accept the following resignations: Sierra Small, Jacob Lottenbach, Ronald Beverly.
For the superintendent's recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion for the resignations recommended by the superintendent.
A motion, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I'd like to ask the board to accept the following retirement resignation: Steve Schuman, PE teacher at Nahunta Primary School.
For recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation.
Second.
I'll second.
Ms. Teresa seconds. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I would like to ask the board to accept the following recommendations for hire: Molly Rao, teacher, Atkinson Elementary School; Nicholas Child, teacher, Atkinson Elementary School; Brittany Herndon, teacher, Nahunta Primary School; Patrick Steve, half-time assistant principal, half-time teacher at Brantley County Middle School; Jamie Watkins, half-time assistant principal, half-time teacher at Brantley County Middle School; Justin Jury, assistant principal, Brantley County High School; Tara Tyler, work-based learning youth apprenticeship, Brantley County High School; Jenny Willis, healthcare science teacher and host advisor, Brantley County High School; Caitlin Riggins, teacher, Brantley County High School.
For the superintendent's recommendation, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion, to approve the recommendation for hire.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Teresa seconds. Can any discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes.
I would like to ask the board to accept the following transfers: Alexis Vaughn, paraprofessional from Atkinson Elementary School to Nahunta Primary School; and Laura King, special education teacher from Nahunta Primary School to Brantley County Middle School.
Superintendent's recommendation, can I get a motion?
I make a motion to accept the transfers.
Ms. Teresa makes a motion. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Cliff seconds. Any discussion? Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Good.
Yes, sir.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I think before we do, I think we need to give a thanks for gifts and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, we thank y'all for all the appreciation. That bag full of $100 bills. Pretty well spent.
Off the record.
What's that?
Off the record.
Off the record. Yeah, off the record.
Just spend it locally.
Always on the spot. If we don't have anything else, get a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Get a second.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Ms. Kathy?
Yes.
Mr. Mike?
Yes.
Ms. Teresa?
Yes.
Mr. Cliff?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Thank y'all for